Welcome back. UND hockey returned to action this weekend after their first and last true bye week of the season. For all the details on their home series with Colorado College, here's Alex Heinert in Grand Forks.
Thanks, Kelly. Well, Bradbury and company entered this past weekend tied with Minnesota Duluth for 4th place in the NCHC. But with half the league idle, including the Bulldogs and 3rd place Western Michigan, all UND needed was a series win to move up 2 spots in the standings. On the flip side, 2 wins for Colorado College, and the Tigers would overtake UND in the race for home ice advantage for the NCHC quarterfinals. To the Ralph we go in snowy Grand Forks, temperatures right around -18 around puck drop, as you would imagine this time of year. Mike Havland and the Tigers not able to pick up a win in Grand Forks since 2014, trying to get off the schneid after splitting with Bradbury's crew out in Colorado Springs, and they'd catch a break halfway through the first period. A mistake behind the net by Cam Johnson, picked up by Cristiano Versic. The puck eventually comes to Troy Konzo, and he would light the lamp to give CC the 1-0 advantage. Later on in the first, North Dakota on the power play, trying to make something happen here as Christian Wolanin slides in. Great initial save by sophomore goaltender Alex Leclerc, but one of his teammates, Ben Israel, covers up the puck in the crease with his hand. You can't do that. Penalty shot called. Up steps junior defenseman Christian Wolanin. Look at the little shoulder fake, little deke, boom. Goal on the penalty shot for Christian, 9th of the season for the junior, and a big one to lift the Fighting Hawks level. Watch it again. Woolley now 3 for 3 on penalty shots or in shootouts this season. Not a bad guy to turn to. However, 29 seconds later, North Dakota on a power play, and Troy Konzo comes up once again, short-handed this time, beating Cam Johnson glove high, and that would do it for the senior from Troy. Cam gets yanked here at the 11:42 mark of the second. In steps freshman goaltender Peter Thome, his first appearance since January the 6th against Omaha. And Thome would be good. He would have to be, as this game would roll on. Colton Pullman, he was pretty good too. Great move from the sophomore defenseman. He goes all Bobby Orr on the Colorado College defense, flying through the air to beat Leclerc and tie the game at 2. Huge goal for Pullman with 13:40 left in the second. However, just like we saw a moment ago, Colorado College a near immediate answer. Johnson glove high, and that would do it for the senior from Troy. Cam gets yanked here at the 11:42 mark of the second. In steps freshman goaltender Peter Thome, his first appearance since January the 6th against Omaha. And Thome would be good. He would have to be, as this game would roll on. Colton Pullman, he was pretty good. Minutes later, a free breakaway chance this time. Cristiano Versic gets tagged from behind, a penalty shot whistle, the second penalty shot of the period. Versic steps up, tries to take on Thome, and the freshman netminder says, not tonight. Second penalty shot save of the season for Thome. 3-2, still our score. North Dakota trying to find the equalizer. They pull Thome at the end of the contest, and the empty netter goes the way of the Tigers. Weston Mashad able to put this one on ice for CC to earn their first road victory over North Dakota in 10 games. UND outshoots Colorado College 36-29, but they go 0 for 6 on the power play. They go a 6th game in a row now without a victory. As you'd imagine, the guys a little disappointed after this one.
I thought we controlled play maybe in the first 2 periods. You know, they had some good goals there, and we can't give up those goals. But we got to learn to kind of keep even head and stuff like that. Things just kind of got away from us, and we got to mature. They were more team first and more mature than us tonight, and that's what got them the win.
I thought we were all right in sporadic moments, but I think little things costed us a big game. Just simple like that. Guys were looking around waiting for somebody else to do something, somebody else to make something happen, and that doesn't get you very far, as you can tell.
After a big goal, you know, guys are up on the bench, and then they come back and score a goal, and then it happens all over again. And it's, you know, at some point you gotta say when's enough. You know, you gotta be ready for your shift. You gotta not care about what just happened, and that's something we're lacking right now. And they beat us on it. They didn't get shaken when we scored on them, and we kind of crumbled when they did.
I mean, it was a weird game, a lot of ups and downs, but we got to find a way to come out with the win because we're in a pretty deep hole right now and got to find a way out.
So a night after winning 4-2, Troy Konzo and company looking for their first series sweep at North Dakota. Since 1993, only twice in the history of the program have they won in Grand Forks back-to-back games. Peter Tomei gets the nod from the start tonight, and again, he would be good early in this contest, just like he was in his last start, a 7-0 shutout win over Omaha at the start of January. A couple of big saves on a Colorado College power play in the first. Another big glove stop here. Tomei would make 20 saves total in this contest, including 6 big ones in the first to keep it scoreless after 1. Midway through the second, 5-on-3 chance for UND. Remember, they were 0 for 6 on the power play on Friday night, and they would go 1 for 1 to start things off in the second. Here, Joel Janetwinen able to bang home the rebound. Shane Gersic able to put one off the backboard and into the path of the junior from Finland. Watch it again. Joel right there to clean up the mess on the backside with LeClaire out of the goal. 1-0 UND, first goal for Joel and first points for number 25 in his last 7 games. Fast forward toward the end of the second. Another power play for UND and another power play goal on a redirect. Shane Gersic this time able to snipe one home one time after LeClaire made the initial stop. Quick puck movement, one of the keys for North Dakota coming into this contest with the man advantage, and they would do that to a T. 2 big power play goals in the second period to give UND the 2-0 cushion. On to the third, penalty kill stepping up, a big kill for North Dakota. That leads to this transition play, and Austin Paganski does not miss from there. The senior captain with the eyes looking off Alex LeClaire here at the 57-second mark of the third, less than a minute into the period. Big goal for Pogo, his 10th of the season, first UND player in double digits for goals this year to make it 3-0. Tigers, though, would fight back. A big goal here from Nick Halloran midway through the third. Halloran, who entered the weekend tied for second in the nation in points this season, picks up a big goal to make it 3-1 and tighten that gap to 2. But North Dakota would have the answer. A couple of minutes later, Joel Janetwinen once again, after Grant Mismash draws a penalty. Joel again on the backside, able to knock home the rebound after the initial shot from Jordan Kawaguchi. Second of the night from Joel. And UND not done here in the third. Just after a penalty expires, Grant Mismash skates through the entire Tiger defense and beats LeClaire glove high. That made it 5-1. 2-point night for Mismash and a big win for North Dakota to bounce back. They snap a 6-game winless streak in emphatic fashion. Again, 5-1 your final. Multi-point games for Janetwinen, Gersic, Paganski, and Mismash to go along with a strong defensive performance from start to finish. North Dakota now tied on 27 points in third place with Western Michigan in the standings, making this bounce-back win all the more important.
You know, it's never fun coming to the rink after a loss. You know, we kind of had a hard start yesterday, and you know, we talked about the main word that came up was grit, and thought tonight everyone played with grit. Whether you were finishing checks or you were going hard to the net, or you know, you're just playing fast in general. So you know, that was the difference tonight, and you know, we came out with the win.
Getting swept at home was not an option, not after, you know, all that's happened in the last month. So, you know, we wanted to make sure we were committed to winning as, you know, we could be, and I think we were tonight, and it showed.
We've struggled scoring goals lately, and I think just getting in those dirty areas, it's key. It's really hard to score goals in this league. So just getting the goalie's eyes and getting the blue paint and getting those bounces, getting those dirty goals, I think that's the key.
You know, it's a good confidence boost for our group here. You know, we kind of had our back against the wall there for a little bit, and you know, hopefully we can keep rolling off this.
North Dakota picks up the home split against Colorado College. See what it means for Bradbury and company when we come back here on Midco Sports Tonight.
Midco Sports Tonight, presented by Avera Orthopedics.